Turn real nacho cheese Doritos into the show for Taco Supreme.
Getting back at you with another video. Right now, I'm watching WWE Raw live taking place in London, England. Right now, it's CM Punk. We kick it off right out of the back with CM Punk versus Mark Henry for the WWE Championship, the most prestigious title in WWE history. Right now, Mark Henry got the upper hand against the CM Punk, because last week on episode of Monday Night Raw, Mark Henry threw CM Punk out of the ring, and therefore CM Punk, he got counted out. So therefore, John O'Leary, he gave Mark Henry a rematch against CM Punk for the WWE Championship. This time, no disqualification, no count out, anything goes. Therefore, nobody can interfere. Therefore, disqualified CM Punk, and then have him retain the championship. So therefore, anything goes. There's no exclusion. Nothing stopping this match because there's no disqualification. Punk, he gets the victory over Mark Henry. He said what happened was Mark Henry, he was charging against CM Punk, but he laid right on the head with a steel chair, knocked him out, and then CM Punk, he went over the top rope with a steel chair in his hand and gave him like a, he just dived right into Mark Henry with a steel chair. Bam! 1, 2, 3, and CM Punk was able to retain his WWE champion. Chris Jericho, he pops up with a Titantron talking about how he gonna face CM Punk for the WWE Championship at Extreme Rules, and it's gonna be a Chicago street fight. So then he mentioned the fact that he saw CM Punk walking down this bar and then walking out. So CM Punk addressed it. He was like, "So why I can't go to a bar with my friends? I'm straight edge. Doesn't mean that I can't go to a bar with my friends because they drink. The people I don't drink, doesn't mean they don't drink either, because they do." But then CM Punk saying that I don't mind fighting you in Extreme Rules, in a Chicago street fight for my fans, in front of my family, in front of my friends, my father, my sister, my mother. And Chris Jericho saying, "Nice, that sound like your father. You denying it, that you have a drink. You drunk, CM Punk? Are you drunk?" So then it's R2, and I guess he dressed as Sherlock Holmes, and he bumped into Dana Long talking about he gonna find him a job. So Dana Long saying that's the greatest news you ever heard all week. So okay, so we get the second matchup. We got Santino Marella going against David Otunga, aka Mr. Huston, aka Jennifer Huston's husband, going against Santino Marella for the United States Championship. So therefore, Santino Marella beats Jennifer Huston's husband, David Otunga, with a Cobra. Cobra! Boom! 1, 2, 3. He's your winner and still United States champion. Second segment with Lauren Tenside, interviewed by Jonathan Matthews. Basically, he's saying that people feel they all know him. That's pretty much what he said. All I can tell you is that Lauren Tenside, I hope that Lauren Tenside gets better in the WWE, because pretty much everybody's saying that Lauren Tenside not going to get over in WWE because everybody knows him from A-Train and Albert. Nobody really calls him by Lauren Tenside. Everybody calls him by the A-Train or Albert, and he just going through jobbers. So I really hope that this guy get over in the WWE. Have him going against serious competition, like have him going against the undefeated guy in WWE, Clay Funkasaurus, and that'll be a matchup right there. Lauren Tenside versus Brachiosaurus Brodus Clay. Tell me that, y'all. That's the match to see. Am I right, y'all? Am I right? The reason why he came back to WWE, then he explained himself that he came to WWE, he pretty much dominated the whole competition. Nobody could mess with Brock Lesnar. Not Mark Henry, not Hulk Hogan, not RVD, not The Rock. Nobody, not even Undertaker, can mess with Brock Lesnar. Because this guy was the dominant force in WWE. Nobody could touch the no one can touch Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is the most dominant force in all entertainment. So then he mentioned the fact that he left WWE and went to UFC. Everybody is saying that because he was a WWE superstar that he wouldn't even last in UFC, and he proved them wrong. Ended up being the UFC heavyweight champion. So then he came back to WWE, and the first person he wanted to go after is John Cena because he thinks John Cena is phony, and he let the fans, he's tired of John Cena's bullshit, and he wanted to have a match with him and pretty much put legitimacy back to WWE because, like everybody said, Brock Lesnar is a real fighter and John Cena is pretty much fake, being shelled out on doors each and every week in the past few years. So that's why John Cena is the first person that Brock Lesnar want to face. And even Brock Lesnar mentioned that he's not hitting it for the fans, he did it for himself. It's like his own business. Like he just want to bring legitimacy back to WWE. And that the fact that when he punched him last week, a couple of weeks ago, when he punched John Cena right in the face, no, actually last week, when he punched John Cena right in the face in a roundhouse punch, and he busted right open, Brock Lesnar was like, John Cena's defending me. It was blood coming out of his mouth. You see what coming down his legs. He literally was pissing his pants because of the fact that he's scared of me. He pretty much called John Cena a coward when it comes to facing him. And in Extreme Rules, it's gonna be pretty much an Extreme Rules match. Everything goes, no disqualification, no count out. Anything goes in the match. So pretty much Brock Lesnar can do anything he wants to John Cena. You have Kane versus Zack Ryder. I don't even know if you call it a match. Basically just brutalized the guy, and I don't even think he could cover him. That's why I really thought that they didn't even count as a match. The fact that he just brutalized Zack Ryder, and then he mentioned the fact that what he did to Randy Orton last week on SmackDown, that he beat the crap out of his father, that he beat the crap out of Randy Orton right next to his father, and his father did nothing. Just like he did nothing tonight. So pretty much saying just like father, like son. So the fact that Kane still won a match against Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan, Kofi Kingston, and AJ. Kofi Kingston welcomed to AJ saying that you should smile more often because there's still more guys out there. Just because you're no longer with Daniel Bryan, that means that you can't stop smiling. And then Daniel Bryan comes out of nowhere saying that we don't talk to AJ. Just because I'm done with her doesn't mean that it's open season. So then Daniel Bryan mentioned the fact that his move called the Rebel Lock, and then he went to change that from the Rebel Lock to the Yes Lock. So as soon as he said that, the whole crowd started chanting, yes, 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 yes. And pretty much what Daniel Bryan was doing the whole time in front of Kofi Kingston's face was like, yes, 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 yes. Ever since WrestleMania, John Laurinaitis mentioned the fact that it's going to be the end of the era and the beginning of the new one. And then John Cena figured it out and saying that it's the end of what John Laurinaitis meant is that the fact that the matter is that it's the end of the era, right? End of my era. And beginning of Brock Lesnar's era. Brock Lesnar is here to take my spot in the WWE, take my spot and be in the face of the WWE. And then John Laurinaitis is using his power to take out John Cena because he can't fire him, because he won't take the responsibility of firing the biggest guy in the company, the face of WWE, the guy that put asses in the seats, the guy that sells more merchandise than any of the WWE superstars in that locker room. So he basically hires Brock Lesnar back into the WWE so he could take out John Cena in Extreme Rules match. So then John Cena was saying that if I'm scared, yeah, I'm scared, but I know one thing, I'm gonna fight against Brock Lesnar in Extreme Rules. I don't care if I get my ass kicked, I'm still gonna fight. So then John Alliance, he came walking down the ramp saying that, yeah, you're going to have a match tonight. It's going to be an Extreme Rules match, and the fact of the matter is that it's going to be an opponent of my choosing. And I'm not going to tell you because it's going to ruin the surprise, because they call me Mr. Excitement. So later on tonight, we're going to have John Cena going one-on-one against an mystery opponent inside an Extreme Rules match. It's going to be an Extreme Rules match against a mystery opponent. John Cena versus a mystery opponent in an Extreme Rules match.
Just made that one
Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan. Yes, yes, yes. Going to one-on-one. Go to the Rebel Lock. Excuse me. The Yes Lock. On Kofi Kingston. He taps out. Daniel Bryan's the winner. Everybody was saying yes, yes, yes. And then Daniel Bryan, he puts it on again. The Yes Lock again to Kofi Kingston. And then Sheamus, he runs down the ramp to say Kofi Kingston. He wanted to hit him with the scissor kick, but he ducks. And then he went into the ring, went out of the ring with a smile on his face as he's going up the ramp. Sheamus looked up saying, I almost got you like this close. I almost got you like this close. This close. I'm going to have you, Daniel Bryan, this close. And then Daniel Bryan is up the ramp, is going, yes, 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 yes. And the whole fan was chanting yes, yes, yes. And Jerry K. Long was saying, you thought Canada was Bizarre World. Look at London, they're all behind Daniel Bryan, but he's supposed to be a heel, right? The whole fans were chanting yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Tonight we got Dolph Ziggler to show off going one-on-one with Brodus Clay. And that match didn't exactly got the chance to end due to the fact that it was outside interference by Jack Swagger, so that was a disqualification. He won by disqualification, Brodus Clay, and they both tried to attack him, but that didn't turn out so good. So Brodus Clay won by disqualification. Somebody's calling my mama. Somebody's calling my mama. Somebody's calling my mama. Somebody's calling my mama. David Otunga and John Elias. John Elias saying that if you concentrate on your wrestling as you do what you said for me, the sky's the limit. Then E came out of nowhere saying that he paused me in 101, so they went right to the office. I wonder what they were talking about. So the next segment, we got R-Truth dressed as Sherlock Holmes. He go up to Theodore Long saying, I find you a job. So Theodore Long saying, what kind of job is it? And then R-Truth gonna talk about general manager at SmackDown. They were gonna look at him and say, what? That's a job I got fired for. And then R-Truth will say, yeah, that means you got 8 years experience. So freaking Theodore Long was like, just walk off. And then R-Truth, he went Jimmy saying that, you was no help at all. He blamed Jimmy for him not be able to find Theodore Long a job. Pretty much blame Jimmy, right? We got the team of the Colognes, Epico and Primo, the Colognes. They're going against the Big Show and the Great Khali. Basically, what Rosa was saying was that on Twitter that she's complaining that the tag team champions, we had they hardly get any TV time, and I agree with her. How they're the tag team champions, but that they only get a chance to defend their titles on TV. That don't make no sense. So they gave them what they wanted, and they gave them TV time. But the catch is they gotta go against the Great Khali and the Big Show. So they're trying to go against the Great Khali, and that didn't work out. So they're trying to walk out, but the Big Show stopped them, dragged them back into the ring, and they both chokeslammed them straight to hell. 1, 2, 3. End up pinning the tag team champions, the Colognes. John Cena going one-on-one against a mystery opponent in a Extreme Rules match. And guess who it was? Lord Tensai. Lord Tensai ended up being his opponent against John Cena in a Extreme Rules match. John Alliance pushed John Cena, came to the ramp, and then John Alliance came down and said, "Guess who your opponent is?" Only thing I can say is that, according to reputation, good luck, John Cena, you're gonna need it. And remember earlier when I said that Lord Tensai needed like more competition to face him? Well, that's exactly what Lord Tensai got. He got a better competition in John Cena. You see John Cena, he was struggling to face Lord Tensai. Lord Tensai kept dishing him out over and over and again, keep giving him every move he got, but still John Cena would not give up. John Cena would not quit. But then he started getting interference from David Otunga, and then Lord Tensai's partner interference, and then at the end it looked like John Cena about to win, but then David Otunga, he came in and stopped John Cena from making Lord Tensai tap out, and he gave him the FU, aka the attitude adjustment of David Otunga, and then came out of nowhere. Lord Tensai came out of nowhere with a miss and spread John Cena in the face with a miss, the miss, and hit him with his move 1, 2, 3, and beat John Cena right there in the middle of that ring. So that was crazy though. I didn't think John Cena was going to lose that match, although he was going to win, but he ended up losing to Lord Tensai once again. I have him undefeated. So hope y'all, this is People's Champ 1983. Hope y'all enjoy watch this video of my Raw review, and if you haven't subscribed to me, please do so, and leave comments too also. I really appreciate it. And this is People's Champ 1983.